Hello and welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, my name is Daniel and this is Maya, and today we're super excited because it's the first day Christmas markets are open in Vienna.
In this video we're going to guide you through the best Christmas markets in Vienna, and of course we're going to be taste testing all the food and the drinks that they have on offer.
Okay, so enough talking for now, let's go.
Vienna has been long known for its Christmas markets. The whole city transforms into a winter wonderland in the festive season. We'll be visiting 7 different Christmas markets and finding the best ones. We'll be tasting classic foods at each one and seeing what all the fuss is about. These markets are a testament to the city's rich cultural heritage and warm holiday spirit. This is What's Next with Maya and Danny. Join us as we show you the magic and nostalgia of these Christmas markets.
We've reached our first Christmas market of this vlog. It's called Am Hof. It's located in the historic centre of Vienna, which is actually around the first district. So the great thing about this market is its location, because you have Stephansplatz super close, as well as Hofburg Palace, and as well Café Central, which is a really popular cafe for tourists.
So this Christmas market is more, let's say, on the quiet side, so much more relaxing compared to the other ones which are more busy. And fun fact, when you search for it on Google, it says cozy Christmas market next to Café Central. So if you're visiting Vienna, I would also recommend you to visit Café Central, which is nearby and it's like a historical cafe. Have 2 glühwein, please.
Red or white?
Red, please. Yeah, thank you. This is actually the first sip of glühwein for this year. Can't wait. Oh my god, it's so nice. It's actually quite sweet, but it just warms you up from the inside. Like, we love glühwein. It's so good. It's perfect for the season as well, so can't wait to have many of this.
Oh my god, that's so good. So the cup you do have to pay a deposit for. And then if you do want to give it back, then you get the money straight back. Or if you do want to keep it, it could be a nice little gift. Oh my god, my hand's burning. But this cup kind of looks a little bit to me like Harry Potter vibes. I'm kind of liking it. And there was a stall over there that was selling Harry Potter wands. So the square itself is actually surrounded by some pretty interesting places. So we do have the Park Hyatt Hotel, which is super grand. We also have the monument in the middle, the column of Maria-Theresien, and then also supposedly one of the apartment blocks that surrounds here is where Mozart used to live when he was a young boy. So there's pretty much 2 sections to this market. There's like the crafty area with loads of gifts. There's a lot of like glassware, paintings, candles made of beeswax and beautiful little trinkets that you can buy as gifts. And then the other section where we just were to get our glühwein is more food, and like you get all the chocolates and the sweets. But as Danny said earlier, this one's a lot more quieter, which is really, really nice to break us into it, because we are going to be visiting a few more. And this one's a nice little kind of family vibe one.
Yeah, I think it's lacking a little bit of music though, because
True.
Right? There is no music whatsoever, but
Yeah.
still it's a nice relaxing Christmas market, let's say. And now my favorite part, we're gonna be trying some of the typical foods that they have here. We already seen some Langos stalls, Raclette, so there is just so much food, lots of cakes and sweet stuff, like massive pretzels, so we're gonna just see what we fancy today. The thing is that we actually had some food not long ago, so we're not that hungry.
We need to try at least 2 items.
Yeah, at least sweet and savory.
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, let's go. So basically now the lights are dropping, so there is just such a nice and magical atmosphere. Makes me feel like very Christmassy. We love it. So I think the first thing we're gonna try, it's gonna be raclette, which is this melted cheese literally poured over some bread or potato. And it's just amazing. There is a very nice stool here selling it, and you can actually smell it. That way. So raclette can be served on top of roasted potatoes, or some crunchy bread.
I'm feeling more like this one.
We paid €10.80 for this whole plate full of bacon, potatoes, a little bit of broccoli, and lots of cheese. It's like super heavy, and the smell is very strong. It smells like feet.
Yeah.
Nice.
And there's a piece of broccoli as well, just to make it even more smelly.
Oh, look at that. Oh my God, this cheese is crazy.
So we really liked Amhof Market, but we were looking for something sweet. And first of all, there was like churros, but they looked pretty undercooked. And then there was chocolate fountain, which isn't very typical.
The desserts didn't look very sexy, let's say. So
Yeah, so we're heading back towards Stephansplatz in the city centre, and then we're going to see if they have any other dessert stalls.
because Vienna is actually in Christmas time becomes
Winter Wonderland.
exactly, so anywhere you go, you're gonna stumble upon another Christmas market. So there is just one next to the Stephansplatz, which if you're visiting Vienna, it's impossible you're not gonna end up there. We arrived to the Christmas market in Stephansplatz, and it's so busy, like much more busy and chaotic, like respect to the other one. There is just so much more stalls, both like souvenirs, like nice Christmas balls, like lots of present ideas, and there is also many different stalls for food. We're gonna be trying to find some dessert. Let's see if we manage to find something nice. I think I'm gonna get the fruit punch. It's a little bit annoying that it costs $5.50 and deposit is €5, so you're always gonna get like change back.
Chocolate plum punch, Tyrol apple punch. Okay, so I think we found some contenders for this evening.
God, it's so heavy.
It's like a Krapfen, which is like equivalent to donut. That looks super nice. And I mean, this like market wraps all the way around the Stephansplatz Cathedral, St. Stephen's Cathedral. And it is a bit of a thoroughfare, obviously. That's why it's super busy, because it's basically in the middle of Stephansplatz. I love it. That's exactly what I wanted. We're back again at our second Christmas market. This one is the mother of all markets here in Vienna, and it's called Christkindlmarkt at the Rathaus.
It's one of the biggest Christmas markets, and usually during the Christmas period it hosts around 1 million visitors, so it's really, really big. It's also one of the probably most expensive and touristy, so expect it to be very busy.
In comparison to Amhof, obviously this is going to be much more intense. There's going to be a lot of crowds. We have been to this one before, and previously it has been packed. So we've come here just before the sun sets, which is a lot better, I think. I think when it gets dark, it's crazy.
And today is actually much more cold. We can't wait to have a mulled wine.
Let's get to it.
First time seeing arancini in a Christmas market. It's actually less sweet. One thing that we are already a little bit disappointed. So this year they don't have the heart-shaped mugs, but just this like more simple white mugs, which is still cute, but since the motive of this Christmas market is heart.
It kind of just looks like a tea mug.
Yeah.
We like the boot.
Just much more simple.
So the main features of this market are, of course, that it's super large and it's probably the most commercial one, but it also has an ice rink in the middle of it, which stays open actually until January. We've been skating before. We're not very good, so we're not going to try it again. But the ice rink is definitely the best feature about it. Plus it has like all this surrounding like woodland and green area with tons of trees that are just so beautifully lit up. There's also the Tree of Hearts, which is super nice. And there's also the carousel in the middle, which is beautiful.
Much more stalls with food and souvenirs. And also from the 7th of January, the ice rink becomes even bigger. So they dismantled the Christmas market and they built an even bigger ice rink, and that lasts until mid-March, right?
Yeah, and it has like 2 levels.
It has 2 levels, so it's like amazing. I've never seen something like that.
There's also this really nice feature that usually on the hour or something, there's like a clock, isn't there?
Yeah.
And when it gets a little bit darker, we'll try and see if we can find it. But basically, one of the hearts from the tree of hearts comes across like suspended in midair and goes back into like a cuckoo clock. It's very, very cute. But we'll try and film it later. But we're gonna go walk around the ice rink probably and see some people that are good or not so good on the skates.
This is a very interesting picture, and it's the first time we see it. Let's go to see the Tree of Hearts.
So it's pretty busy around the Tree of Hearts. Everyone's kind of posing for a picture. This is why we come here a little bit earlier, because then when it gets darker, it's even more difficult to maneuver around the crowds. And then especially with like a cup of glühwein, which I constantly feel like I'm gonna drop all over myself or drop the mug.
Yeah, and the queues for food and drinks obviously become quite long. So if you can come a little bit earlier, that's the only advice.
There's a stand there called I Eat Vienna.
It's not hot anymore.
So now we are getting hungry as the food part of this vlog. And today we are really feeling like getting a Langos, which is like this big fried bread with like tons of garlic and cheese on it. So we're now in the queue for a very busy store because there doesn't seem to be that much food options here. They're already shouting people's orders. It's chaos.
It's so hot and so much butter and garlic. Look at that. First Langos of the season, and oh my god, it looks so good and smells even better.
You had a Langos before?
Never.
Oh.
Well, but it's like an Italian panzerotto, something like fried pizza basically. It's like a garlic bread, let's say. So it feels crunchy. Let's see if you can hear. Really nice flavor. It's like a garlic bread. Maybe next time in a different Christmas market, we're gonna try with cheese as well.
I think I'm gonna really, really like this. It's not actually too garlicky. I was afraid that it would be like intense. I like the edge.
If you think like very, very close, it looks like a moon soil.
Do you know what? We came hungry and I feel let down because we've only been able to see like a couple of Langos and then like hot dog, chips and fries. Like where's the food? I'm hungry.
5 minutes later.
So we went for the baked potato option and it comes with this like special sauce which I'm intrigued to try, and then also bacon, which is speck, sweet corn, cheese, spring onion.
What's the sauce?
Kind of like a sour cream
Yeah.
and onion. It's nice.
Nice, yeah?
Yeah. We found the Kaisersmarrn stall, which is the scrambled pancakes. Well, they also have waffles, and the queue is massive.
I'm still craving some savory. Maya went for something sweet, so we went back to the arancini store, and I got a pizza flavored arancini, and she got the one with Nutella.
Nougat.
What's that?
Nougat is like a marshmallow, but like with almonds.
Wow. All right, let's try. Chin. Oh my god, they're so good. Like, the filling is huge, so much cheese. Love it.
So we ended up leaving Rathausplatz Christmas Market, and now we've come towards the Musuems Quartier, which is one of the largest cultural squares in Europe, and here they have like a really nice chill out area with more places to grab food and drinks, and then amidst this they have the Leopold Museum and the Momok Museum as well, so it's a more like contemporary area.
We also came here because we would like to try some more food. So Maya had a dessert in Rathausplatz Market. I didn't, and this is not okay. That's why we came here to see if we can find something sweet for me. And of course, maybe try their glühwein and see what the vibe is about.
So I thought I'd go for something a little bit different this time, not just the glühwein, but glühwein with amaretto. Oh yeah, that's got amaretto in it. Very sweet.
Yeah, so at the end, this place is not like a Christmas market. Let's say it's just like 3 different stalls selling alcohol mainly. So I guess no dessert for me.
Yeah, I guess no dessert. I think it's just like a winter wonderland display in between the museums. There's not really like stalls selling items, but just a lot of drinking and party time really.
5 minutes later.
Oh my god, so good.
Hello guys, so today we're in a new Christmas market, and as you can see behind us, we are in Maria-Theresien-Platz. Basically there is a huge Christmas market sandwiched between 2 massive museums. It's just amazing.
So you have the Museum of History of Art and also the Museum of Natural History, correct?
Yeah.
And both of them are direct replicas of each other. So down to the last like gargoyle on the side of them, the architect designed them to be complete mirror images of each other. And also we have just behind us actual Maria herself as a statue. And so this place is pretty arty and cultural, and we're checking out a few of the stalls here. It seems to be a lot of like handmade items, and we've already got our glühwein already.
Yeah, and same mission here as well is to try as much food as we possibly can.
We're
Let's
hungry. We're gonna work all day.
This is a very interesting concept to put all this for people just to try
Chutneys.
with no obligation to buy. So good.
So this is the first day that this market's opened in Maria-Theresien-Platz. It's pretty spaced out though, so there's a lot of room, and actually today isn't that busy. It's a Wednesday, midweek. So the first item of food that we're trying is a classic hot dog. And we got it from a stall for like 6-7 euros, so it was quite expensive. And you're able to pick as many gherkins and crispy dried onion as you'd like, and then whichever sauce is. Let's try it. I absolutely love hot dogs, so this is like a 10 out of 10 for me, basically.
I mean, it's not like a real hot dog because it's like in a baguette instead of like a hot dog bun.
It should be like a soft bread.
Yeah. So these are spiral Kartoffeln.
Kartoffeln is just potato, right?
Mm-hmm. It's basically one potato cut in a spiral and fried, although it's cold, so nothing special.
But I've always wondered what that was.
5 euros is a little bit of robbery.
Yeah, it's basically like a crisp.
I went to Langos last year. In the same exact spot, I tried green cheese, which was so good. So we found the same stand.
With the testers.
With the testers, yeah. Okay, so we got deep fat fried hash brown. So it looked like Langos, but it's actually more like a hash brown topped with sour cream and bacon, and it's so good. Like I already tried, as you can see, but I'll do it one more time. It's so crunchy and cheesy as well, so I love it. And the sour cream, it doesn't like makes it cold, so it's still like quite hot. But when we tried the Langos and they put sour cream on top, it made it like super cold. but this one is much more tasty. I love it.
This is the best thing we've eaten so far tonight. Really good. So good.
Una melanzana e un pistacchio, per favore.
Guarda, pistacchio li sto preparando, buongiorno.
Con la mozzarella.
Mozzarella e prosciutto?
Sì, sì, dai, grazie. Okay, so few comments on this arancini. First, it wasn't like that hot, so we asked to warm it up. But then it's warmer, of course, but the rice feels like a little bit overcooked. And definitely the arancini we had in the previous Christmas market was much, much, much better. Overall, the food in this Christmas market is not the best. The last shot is gonna be trying a dessert and a hot chocolate. And then we're gonna rate it.
Nice. So we finally got the chimney cake. I really like this because it's basically just like a pancake batter wrapped in cinnamon and sugar. But it's like kind of in a doughy center. Buonissimo.
Schaumgole.
Shamrolle?
Thank you very much.
Shamrolle?
So we got schaumgole
Oh,
and a hot chocolate.
yeah.
Nice.
So we know that this video is about the best Christmas markets in Vienna. We have been to this one before, and surprisingly today we found that we're not as impressed by it, just due to like a few small things, like the food not being like as good a quality as we would have liked.
Yeah, apart from the hash brown, the rest was like a bit disappointing. And overall, considering like this is the grand opening of the market, it's a little bit empty and probably they were like a little bit unprepared, but nevertheless, there is a lot of variety because the Christmas market is quite big.
As well, we're used to this view, but obviously the museums look so beautiful.
Yeah.
So you need to come and check out this area. Maybe it's better in the daytime. Yeah, we don't know whether it's just because it's a Wednesday.
Yeah.
But it feels a bit drab, like the vibes aren't really there. And there isn't as many people, so there isn't that like Christmassy vibe. No music once again, which is annoying. But I'm glad that we came, and this hot chocolate is going to be the best thing about it.
Yeah, this was good.
So we're on our final day of Christmas markets in Vienna, and we've come to the Belvedere Palace, which is one of the most beautiful ones.
Yeah, it's very close to where we live, so very handy. And today it's freezing, so I really feel the Christmas spirit now. So we arrived here and we had to get a glühwein because my hands are literally freezing. And yeah, we're just gonna try some food probably, yeah. Not too much because we plan to go somewhere else as well.
Yeah, it's not just one Christmas market to end on. We've got another surprise in store.
Look at the portion, it's huge.
We had to get churros as our first snack because we've been wanting to try them at the other Christmas markets, but as we said before, like the other ones are a little bit undercooked. So finally, churros. So the best thing about this Belvedere Christmas market is that it has the giant Belvedere Palace right in front of it, so it has this really grand and imperial vibe going on. It's relatively small, so you can like see right to the end of it, and it doesn't get that busy. But one thing we did notice about this market here is there seems to be like some live music on a stage.
Can't you see the people coming from every nation?
But that's super cool that there's live music here. There's also a pretty good selection of market stalls here. I remember when we came last year, there was some really nice jewellery. So in general, I think this one's a little bit more like special just because of the location and being right in front of the palace.
Okay, so we arrived to this very special Christmas market called Spittelberg. It's literally located in like few alleyways in between buildings, so it's very sort of quiet, but it can get very busy, quite cozy. So Apparently here the specialty is to get punch instead of glühwein, so there are like many stands for that, and also there is huge variety of food, and that is why we're here, because in Belvedere we just had some churros, so here we came for the main part. So let's try to see if they have something nice. And it's freezing, my mouth is like frozen, I can't even speak.
So supposedly at this Spittelberg market as well, it is the preferred place for locals. Supposedly it's one of the best. It is very cozy, like Danny said. And in between these small streets, there are a few restaurants as well. But in general, I think this one is more authentic. And that's why we wanted to leave it as the last one. It's just true to the festive season and this whole Christmas spirit.
So we got some chestnuts.
Otherwise known as morrone.
Yeah, first time of the year actually. They're perfectly cooked.
Because they're like kind of soft.
Oh, look how they come out like so easily. Oh, they're so hot.
Love it. So nice though. We were happy to find that also this place is one of the cheapest. The market deposit is only €2 compared to like 5 in the other places. And you can take your mug back to any of the stores. So I can see why this is like a local favorite, because it just seems a bit more less commercial. There's a lot of like nice homemade food, a lot of vegan stuff. It's not just like the churros and the Langos, like something a little bit more different. So we are trying for the first time an apple strudel punch. We heard obviously that the punches were the specialty here, so I'm wondering whether it's just going to taste like a hot apple juice. So we'll see. Yeah, a hot apple juice with a little bit of cinnamon and cloves maybe, and then the rum. Super nice. It has like an apple floating in it, and it was cheap. So we came into this really nice Christmas shop that is always open, even this late, and it smells so amazing because it's full of candles, but also like really beautiful Christmas tree decorations. Oh, this is like the nutcracker soldier.
Food time. We're so excited because for the first time we've seen a Greek stall on a Christmas market. So they do this like nice skewers. This is a chicken one with some yogurt, probably like some tzatziki with olives and a pizza bread. So let's try because we're starving. Tzatziki perfect. The chicken is so nice, like perfect barbecue flavor, perfect seasoning.
What's really nice about this market is that it's not just selling like the classic Würstels and like kind of Austrian food. I like that there's this whole international cuisine coming into it. So some really nice socks back there.
So we finally got the Spitze, which is this sort of like doughy pasta gnocchi style with cheese, and then we asked to put on top some bacon and some crispy onions.
I love it. Yeah, it's kind of like a mixture between a macaroni and a gnocchi with all that cheese.
Just like a doughy pasta.
It's definitely a winter comfort food.
Okay, so it's time to wrap up this video, and before doing so we wanted just to say that my favorite Christmas market was Rathausplatz. What about you?
I really like Hof just because of the selection of food.
Yeah.
But also here today at Spittelberg, I was really impressed by it. It seemed to have everything mixed in one, and it felt really relaxed, and there wasn't as many tourists.
Yeah, it's mainly for locals, this one, and yeah, but overall I don't know why, I just enjoyed the food at Rathausplatz. You would think that it's like the most touristy and maybe the quality would not be so good, but I think it was really good.
You can really walk around Rathausplatz and just take in like all the decoration, like so much money goes into that one because it is the most visited, so that's definitely a must visit for sure.
But anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. It was quite an effort to film this video over 4 days, visiting all these Christmas markets and eating all this food. So make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell to never miss a video, and we uploading very regularly every week basically.
I hope this video brought some value, and for the next time that you're in Vienna and you're going to be checking out the Christmas markets, then do check out the ones that we went to. And of course there's more ones. There's one that's near the university, and there's also one called Freijung, and Karlsplatz is meant to be amazing, but they just haven't opened yet, and we couldn't be filming this video over like a month period. So that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching. Ciao!
Ciao!